everyone. If you are unfamiliar to my channel, my name is Mackenzie and I try to post like a beauty makeup video at least like once a week. But this week I'm going to be, this time I might post another one depending on how much I get edited and everything. But anywho, today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions, and that is why my hair is pulled back, although I didn't pull it back very well. And that's also why the camera's a lot closer. But yeah, so you can see all my pores and everything. But yep, this is me with no makeup. Now I will move on to the primer, and I just got this. It's the Stila One Step Correct Skin Tone Correcting and Brightening Serum. This is the box. And it looks like that. It's got all the fun colors in it. So I will put this on now. When it comes out, it's definitely like more of a gel consistency. I don't know if you can really see it. And it seems like a lot more of the purple is coming out than any other color. There's a little bit of green, but there's not any of the like peach color in it yet. I don't know if you can really see that. But so I will see how this feels. I think I may have put a little bit too much, but that's okay. It does feel soft, but it's not like silicone-y or anything like that. I don't know if it's gonna make my makeup last longer, but it's supposed to be more of like for color correcting. So I don't know if I don't think it's to like lengthen the stay of your makeup, but yeah. But it does have a sticky after feel. If that, I think after, that is a word, isn't it? It is now. But yeah, I will let that dry for a minute, because that is one of the things that I learned from another YouTuber, is to make sure that your primer that you have on, you let it dry for at least a minute before you start putting foundation or concealer or any of that on. Okay, now that my primer is dry, it still feels a little sticky, so that's actually pretty good, because that usually means that the foundation will stick to it better. So for foundation, I am going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation. And I'm in the shade 0.5, which I'm pretty sure is the lightest one. But this is what the case looks like. And it's got the pump, which I'm glad. I like the ones with the pump. And then this is supposed to be waterproof, long wear, full coverage foundation with a matte finish and oil free. So I will, and I already dampened my beauty blender, and if you can see it, I need to clean it, but I'll do that after. So I'm just going to squirt some of this into my palm, or onto my hand. I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty thick because it's not really running or anything like that. So I'm going to try to use a little bit. Let's see if I can bring my mirror over here. Yep, that's definitely full coverage. I don't know if you can see. Probably should tilt my head like this. Okay, so that's with that on, and I actually really like the coverage of it. I mean, It definitely is full coverage, so I was able to cover up a lot of my acne that, or not a lot, I didn't have that much, but luckily, knock on wood. But the acne that I did have, it was able to cover it up. So, and I think it looks really nice. It makes my skin look pretty like flawless looking. So far, I'm liking that. And next I will move on to concealer. And I have this new pot concealer by Kevyn Aucoin. It is the Essential Skin Enhancer. And I have actually never used a pot concealer before. So this will be a new experience. I have like dipped into it and like tested it, so that's why it looks like smudgy, but I really haven't used this yet. So I have my concealer brush. It's the I'm using the Chanel number 10 concealer brush. I've actually never used a concealer brush because most of my concealer just comes with the little like doe foot applicator, and I'll use this. But I decided to actually try it with a brush this time. So let's see how that works, and that looks really thick. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, that was a lot thicker than I thought it was going to be, and I had to switch over to the Beauty Blender because the brush just was not working for me. I think I may have gotten a little bit too much on the brush, so I'm actually going to dip my finger in it this time. Hopefully that little bit is a little bit better. But yes, that that was definitely a lot better. But yeah, so FYI, if you use this, definitely less is more. But I mean, I thought it was a good, I feel like it's a good concealer. Definitely, I feel covered up at least most, if not all, of my dark circles under my eyes. So kudos to Kevyn Aucoin for that. Now I will set my under eye with this new Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette that I got. And if you can tell, it's like raised up. I really like that. But I will use this middle color. It's kind of like a banana color. So, and then I'm using the e.l.f. small tapered brush to put that on, and set my under eye. Oh, okay, FYI, this is like powdery, so don't like jam your brush into it like I just did a second ago. But yeah, I think that looks nice. So that's the under eye set. Yeah, the foundation is kind of sticky, so I think I might need to set my face at least a little bit too. I'm going to be using the same brush because I don't really feel like getting up and getting another one, so I'll use that one for, and I'm using this lightest palette color over here. Shoot, sorry, this one, to set my face. Okay. I think my face is set, so I'm done with this palette now. And I will move on to, guess I'll move on to bronzer. And I have the Yves Saint Laurent bronzing stone in the color number 1, which is Sunstone. It's like so reflective, but I don't even know if you can see that, but although I think the product is, yeah, it's looks like that. And then it actually does come with a little bitty brush too, but I'm not going to use this brush. And and it comes in this like a velvety little case. And then that's the product. It does have some, it looks like it does have some glitter in it, so I will see if that transfers to the face. And I'm going to try out my new Marc Jacobs, the bronzer brush. This is the limited edition one with the white handle. I'm pretty sure they're still selling these at Sephora. I don't know where else they would be selling them. Obviously probably the Marc Jacobs online, but okay. I mean, in person, I can tell that I have bronzer on. I don't really like putting that much bronzer on. I just like a very light dusting. So, but I don't know if you can actually tell on the camera that I have any bronzer on because I put it on so lightly. But, looking at it, it doesn't, like, I don't see any of the glitter or anything. So that's good that it doesn't seem to be actually coming off onto your face. Although I don't know if I mean, I like this brush. It's definitely like soft and everything, but I kind of feel like it's a little too big for me. I usually use, I didn't bring it over here. Hang on. Okay. I usually use this sculpting brush by Real Techniques. It looks like that, and then it's just angled. And it's really dense and, like, definitely thinner than the other one. Because I mainly use my bronzers as, like, more sculpting kind of powder, so like I'll go like that instead, because I don't use, most of the time I usually don't use actual sculpting powder. I'll just use my bronzer. So I'll add a little bit more, although I really don't think you can tell, but I mean, I still like it. But yeah, it's definitely a buildable bronzer, so you can put on like a light layer and then just keep building it up if you want it darker. But right now I'm fine with how it looks, so even if you can't really tell that I have bronzer on, I can tell I at least have some on. So that's that. And then I will go into blush, and I have this Marc Jacobs Air Blush in the shade Flesh and Fantasy. I have tried another one of the Marc Jacobs Air Blush, but I just haven't tried this color yet, so I will test out this color. But it comes with a mirror, and then you take this thing off, and then there's the product. I have swatched it, that's why there's like a fingerprint going through it, but that's what the color looks like, and it's more of like a neutral shade, it looks like. So I will, and then I'm gonna use the Jumbo Kabuki Fan brush by Crown Brush, and I got this in a BoxyCharm box, I think it was, and it's just bent like that. It's a unique brush, but I like it because I can get all the colors at once, and then I don't want it to be too bright. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but in person it definitely looks like a really nice pale, like pink shade, and I really like it. So but yeah, so that's the blush. And then I have this Tom Ford Sheer Highlighting Duo. I don't know if you can try to block the light from it, but that's what the casing looks like. And then it comes in this really, really soft white casing. And then it looks like that. And it opens up, and those are the colors. I think I'm gonna try out this pink one and see how that looks. I don't know if you can tell, I actually put the pink one down and then realized that it wasn't that, it didn't pop that much, so I put the gold one on top. I don't know if you can tell, but it's on there. Although it is definitely more of like a sheer kind of highlight that you can build up. So let me see if I can build it up a little bit more so you can see it. I don't know if you, I still don't know if you can see it. Oh, hopefully you can, but yeah, it's on there. So now I'm just going to do the same thing to the other side. Yeah, you can kind of see it when it like bend in a certain way. But although I will say this one does seem to be at least a little bit glittery. Like it's not just the like sheen, it definitely has some glitter in it, which is weird because when you look at the product, it really doesn't look like it has glitter in it. But on my face, it definitely looks like there's like some glitter in it. I mean, it's not much, but it does look like there is some, so keep that in mind. And I will move on to my eyes. And, sorry, blowing off my brush. I think I'm gonna use this Visart or Viseart little, what are they called? Theory palettes. And this is in Minx, I'm pretty sure. And then it just pops open like that. And these are the colors. I was going to test out my other Viseart palette in like the bold colors. But I was like, with it being like the first time I'm testing these products out, I kind of rather stick to a little bit more neutral kind of colors for now. So I'm going to, throw that away. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go in with my Sephora rounded crease brush. Doesn't look like it has a number. I got this in a kit of 6 different brushes, I think. I don't know if they have it anymore, but it's just like a rounded crease brush, like it says. And I'm gonna go in with this palest color first and just put that all over my lid. Okay. Next I'm gonna go in with this second color. And I don't know if you can tell, but these are all matte shades and these are all shimmer shades. So I'm going to go in with this like kind of a darker tan color, and I'm going to put that in my crease. Okay, so now that's in my crease. And I think I'm going to go in with one of these. I'm just going to do kind of like a simple look. I think I'm going to go in with this kind of purpley brown shimmer shade at the bottom. And I'm going to get my spray really quick because I like putting the like Fix Plus kind of stuff on my brushes before I use shimmer shades. Okay, I have sprayed my brush, and this is the Sephora small shadow brush, and it also came in that kit. Although I didn't have any Fix Plus here, so I just sprayed it with the Urban Decay All Nighter spray, which from what when I've used that, I feel like it kind of works the same. So I picked up some of the eyeshadow, although it kind of looks a little weird. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like there's like chunks in it. Well, see how it works. It definitely is more of like a subtle, like, that looks really weird when I do that, but it's definitely more of like a subtle, like, glimmer shade, or glitter shade, even when I spray the brush, but I still like it. And, I also forgot to mention that the, other matte colors that I used in my crease and on my lid, they blended out very easily, which doesn't really surprise me because I've heard a lot of good things about Viseart eyeshadows, and that's just probably why they're pretty expensive. So now I will do my other eye. I don't know if you could tell, but I did have a little bit of fallout even with spraying the brush, but it was only like 1 or 2 little pieces. It wasn't a lot, so I'm fine with that. And so now I'm going to spray some of the all-nighter spray on my face to set all the powder. I really probably should have clipped my bangs back for this, but that's okay. But yeah, I usually, after I use this, I usually try to, like, let it dry for at least 30 seconds before I do anything else. So, that's that. And I will go on to eyeliner. And I have this Marc Jacobs highlighter, which it's a gel eye crayon, in the color Black Cure, it's number 42. You can't read that. I have tried out a lot of the Marc Jacobs highliners, but I just wanted to try out the black one to see if it's as good as the It Cosmetics one that I normally use. Okay, and then this is what it looks like, and then it has the tip at the end, and you just advance it from the bottom. And also I learned from one of the people on YouTube that there is, if I can get the sticker thing off, there is a little sharpener attached to the bottom. So I thought that was interesting. Although now it's sticky. Okay. So you can just make it like to more of a point with that sharpener. And I will put this on my eye. Okay, so that's it with that on. And so far, I mean, I just like, I'm basing my judgments off the other ones too, but I mean, it glides on really nicely and not in frame. And bumping the camera. And for mascaras, I actually have, these are newer, but I actually have tried these out before already. They are the YSL like colored mascaras. I have the burgundy and the blue one, and they also have a purple and a brown one as well as the black one. I think I'm going to use the burgundy one, which looks like that. I don't know if you can even see the color of it really. I mean, with these, like, when you're up close you can see that it's a different color, but from far away it really doesn't look like a different color. But I still like them, so I'll put some of this on my eyeballs. Well, not on my eyeballs, but oh, I almost forgot. Sorry. Forgot to curl my lashes. And this isn't new. I got this a few months ago. It's from Tarte. It's their eyelash curler, and it's got like a little rubbery thing right there. So I'll curl my eyelashes really quick. Okay. Now I'll put the mascara on. So my camera cut off because the battery died. So I don't know if you can notice if the lighting's any different because the sun's no longer out. So I just have my 2 studio lights and then the overhead light. So I'm hoping it's not too different, but it might be a little bit different. Although I wish it would have lasted a little bit longer because I was almost finished anyway. But anyhow, I finished putting the mascara on, and I don't even know if you can tell that it's like a burgundy color. I don't think you can tell. But also I noticed that the foundation has kind of sunk into my smile lines a little bit, and I don't know if you probably can't even see it, but it's like breaking apart like right around here. But I mean, other than that, I think it looks fine. But the last thing, and then I also filled in my brows some during like the 2-hour intermission while I was waiting for the battery to charge. And then the last thing is this Juicy Shaker by Lancome, and it's the color Bohemian Rhapsody. And so this I'm going to put on my lips, and you can't really see it, but it looks like this. It kind of looks like a little itty bitty cocktail shaker, and although in the tube it looks like it's going to be like an orangish red, but when I like pulled it out it was like a pink, so I was like, Okay. And then you just unscrew the top and it fills up the little sponge. So I guess I could look at the camera. Oh, it's kind of difficult. But it's like a really pretty, like, summery pink. It smells good too. Oh. It smells fruity. I can't tell what fruit it is though. But yep, that's that. Oh, I really like that color. I'm happy with that. So, yeah, this is the completed look. And if you have any questions or comments about any of the products or anything I used today, just feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Or if you have any suggestions for future videos or anything like that, I'd be happy to read that. So again, leave it in the comment section below. As always, if you like this video and other videos that, wow, that did not make any sense. And you want to see more like makeup beauty videos, give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel. And I will be signing off. Thanks for watching. Bye.